How is a McDonald's employee gonna recognize the picture that was like grainy with like his face wasn't even showing? That's insane. That's literally impossible. It's a setup. Yeah, it's a setup, dude. They paid this guy. They're paying this guy millions of dollars to like disappear, and then he's gonna go and get like plastic surgery and like move to China or something. After it would make sense to frame somebody like with how crazy the public is, because otherwise you risk like a revolution with. Lumi would snitch on Luigi. Oh my fucking god! I've been looking at Twitter. Okay. Literally, why is my entire For You page filled with this? Like this guy, the guy who killed the millionaire CEO. Lumi would snitch on Luigi. The whole thing is a psyop. There's no fucking way. That story's real. So like, okay, this guy like builds his own gun. He's like what, like a master's student or a PhD student, engineer. And then he takes his mask off to flirt with a Starbucks girl, and then he goes and gets caught in a McDonald's. And he just happens to have like a manifesto and like all of his gun and stuff on him, and like a random McDonald's worker reports him. The whole thing, like, what is going on here? How could you believe that? How could you believe that's a real story? This is a psyop, dude. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't know what the purpose is. We're just distracting people. So he wants to kill the billionaire CEO, but like he supports McDonald's, right? Yeah. No. It's all an advertisement for McDonald's. The whole thing. An elaborate scheme. The rabbit hole goes deeper than that. Oh yeah? How deep?
Down.
Oh my god, that's completely out of touch. And the insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
And the what experience? Direct it. I don't know what he's saying. Luigi is the fall guy. Share this before they Epstein him. Insult to the intelligence of the American people and lived experience. A direct experience maybe? Or like something like that. I mean, pretty weird. I mean, why would he say that? Insult to the American people? Because they're like framing him or something? Like, is that what he's trying to say? Like, oh, nobody's going to believe that I did it. Like, I don't know. That's... McDonald's employees all of a sudden are feds. Just the fact that there's like literally probably hundreds of millions of people talking about this. Like, that's... they're doing something. I don't know. Like a random McDonald's employee is gonna report him. None of it makes any sense, really. How is a McDonald's employee gonna recognize the picture that was like grainy with like his face wasn't even showing? That's insane. That's literally impossible. It's a setup. Yeah, it's a setup, dude. God damn. Some like devil stuff is going on here. It doesn't seem like a political agenda though. Healthcare has their hands in all their pockets. They can't allow people to think they can get away with doing this for sure. Like they have to. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like they catch him in 5 days. What? Wait, like what? They caught him in a week? They like somebody panicked and they're like, okay, y'all need to find somebody to throw the blame on because it's gonna create a lot of like clone vigilantes if he gets off as a hero to the American people. Right? He clearly wanted to be caught. No one that smart is that stupid. Why would he? How would he clearly want to be caught? Like you got to be like highly psychotic. He went through so much trouble to like avoid getting caught. Like, right? It doesn't make any sense. He would have to be like so psychotic to do it and also want to get caught. Being photographed so many times. Yeah, but what if all those pictures were fake? I don't know. Or he just loves the attention a bit too much. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's too easy of an answer. It doesn't make sense. Like like a random McDonald's employee is going to be keeping up with this news and recognize a guy like this, like, and then call him immediately. Call the cops immediately and then show up and like all the evidence is like conveniently there. Hi, oh no. Die. It's in NYC, you can't avoid cameras. I heard he like got to a place with no cameras though. I don't know. I didn't follow the whole thing. They can't get my simple order right, but they can recognize a murderer. Hell is that. The guy's not even gonna get the reward. I mean, I just now found out he got caught today. I didn't think they were gonna get him, but it makes sense to like. It would make sense to frame somebody like with how crazy the public is, because otherwise you risk like a revolution with all these like copycat vigilantes doing this to the elites, you know. But if like this guy gets caught like a couple days later, like that's gonna reduce the amount of vigilante copycats by like 90%, I'm sure. But imagine like, oh, the unsolved case of this healthcare CEO assassin. Like that's just like that makes him a martyr to anybody against, you know, the millionaire healthcare people. And then people are going to want to be like that because he's perceived as a hero. Like, there's no way they would allow that. Like, they would even lie about catching somebody, right? I'm not saying it's true, but like, they have modern day Zodiac shit. Hi, Monster Bar. What am I up to? I'm just gonna chat for a little bit. We're talking about the assassin. I was gone for like a week, so I like forced myself to stay up and stream today because it was like my first day. I wasn't doing things. Crazy to think someone would still have the weapon 5 days later. Yeah, still have the weapon and like a manifesto note and like what he's still wearing the same clothes 5 days later too, like, or what? He's just waiting around like, hey, come get me. I guess we'll see how the trial unfolds. Like, what is his defense gonna be? Like, is he gonna say he's framed, or like, what do you think's gonna happen? Or like, is there something else going on? Like, they paid this guy. They're paying this guy millions of dollars to like disappear, and then he's gonna go and get like plastic surgery and like move to China or something. You know, after this. Because the real conspiracy is like they just needed to take out this CEO and have a cover for it. That was crazy. I can't believe he did all of that just to let himself get caught. Why not go home and hide for months on end? I remember being a NEET. It is not that hard. Yeah. Yeah, nobody knows. Exactly. They do all kinds of things to capture the public's imagination, keep them distracted. That's what I'm saying. In the 70s, they had multiple copycat killers after the original Zodiac killed people. That's why I said he was too smart to be that dumb. He was head of his class at Penn University and missed basic stuff. So, like, he just got caught on purpose. Is what you're saying? Or you're saying it's like a conspiracy? He pled not guilty, so his lawyer says there's no evidence linking him to the shooting.